In this session, we will be learning about step 4 of the process of accounting, that is posting a journal entries in the ledger account. In this session, we will be learning about how to post a journal entry in the ledger account. So by posting a journal entry in the ledger account, we get to know the exact position of each and every ledger account and impact of that particular journal entry on the ledger account. So before beginning the posting of entries, let's first understand what are the list of ledger accounts that are required to be prepared. Now here I have taken the same example, that is journal entries in the books of Mr. Mahesh, which we had solved previously in the last session. Now let's look at the journal entries one by one and understand what are the list of ledger accounts that are required. Now first is JV1. Now if you look at JV1, there are cash account, furniture account, PQR bank account and capital account. So there are 4 ledger accounts which are required to be prepared in JV1. JV2, capital account, cash account. It's already prepared. Next, JV3, PQR bank account to loan from lenders bank. So loan from lenders bank is a one more ledger account which we need to prepare. PQR bank account, we already considered it in first journal entry. Now let's move on further. Again, JV4 we have PQR bank account and cash account, no new ledger account. Then JV5 also same accounts. JV6 water purifier account and cash account. So there is a water purifier account. Now let's move on. JV7 we have vehicle account. Vehicle account is a new account. PQR bank account we have already considered. Then third is super motors account. So super motors account we have to prepare. JV8 super motors we have already considered. PQR bank account is also already considered. Now let's move on to JV9. Deposit with Shamlal and company account. This is a new account. Cash account we have already considered. JV10 FD with Samriddhi Bank. So we have to consider this. Cash account we have already considered. Then JV11 purchases account to PQR bank account. PQR bank account we have considered. Purchases account is a new account in this journal entry. Then JV12 purchases account to cash account. We have considered purchase account. JV13 purchases account to Deepa Mink account. So Deepa Mink account is a new account. Next, JV14 Deepa Mink account we already considered. Discount received account, it's a new account. Then cash account, PQR bank account we have already considered. Next, cash account to sales account. Now sales account is a new account here. Next, JV16 PQR bank account to sales account. Both of them are already considered. JV17 Sonam Limited account to sales account. So sales account we have already considered. Sonam Limited is a new ledger account here. JV18 PQR bank account to Sonam Limited. Both of them are considered. JV19 Messrs Sahana account to sales account. So sales account we have already considered. Messrs Sahana account is a new account here. Next, JV20 PQR bank account, discount allowed account, and to Messrs Sahana account. So PQR bank account is already considered. Discount allowed account is a new ledger account that we have to prepare. Then next is JV21 fuel charges. Fuel charges is a new account in JV21. PQR bank account we already considered. JV22 salary account to cash account. The salary account is a new account. Then JV23 salary account to PQR bank account. Both of them are already considered. No new account here. JV24 rent account to cash account. So rent account is a new account. JV25 loan from lenders bank account, interest expense account to PQR bank account. Loan from lenders bank account we already listed. PQR bank account is also already there. So we have to consider this interest expense account. It's a new account. Next. JV26 PQR bank account to interest income account. So interest income account is a new account here. Next. JV27. So sales return account to cash account. So sales return account is a new account here. Next. JV28 PQR bank account to purchase return account. So purchase return account is a new account here. JV29 sales return account to Sonam Limited account. Both of them are already considered. JV30 we have Deepam Inc. account to purchase return account. So both of them are already considered. So no new account here. Now these are the list of ledger accounts which we need to prepare. So let's first prepare the list of this ledger accounts and then post the journal entries. Now this is a format of ledger account. We have prepared all the ledger accounts here. In the books of Mr. Mahesh, first is cash account. Then you have debit on the left hand side and credit on the right hand side. Then we have date, particulars, voucher number, amount, again date, particulars, voucher number, amount. So all the credit entries will be on right hand side and all the debit entries will be on left hand side. Now since there are many transactions of cash account, this cash ledger account we have prepared, it's little big. Now similarly we have prepared all the ledger accounts. Let's have a look at it. This is PQR bank account. Then we have furniture account. Then we have capital account. We have loan from lenders bank account. Then we have water purifier account. Vehicle account. Supermotors account. Deposit with Shamlal and Company account. Fixed deposit with Samriddhi bank account. Purchases account, discount received account, sales account, Messrs Sahana account, discount allowed account, Sonam Limited account, fuel charges account, salary account, rent account, interest expense account, interest income account, sales return account, purchase return account. So these are all the ledger accounts which we had prepared. So if you see, the size of the ledger account differ. So that depends on the number of transactions for each and every ledger account. So whenever we are making a list of this ledger account, we also should consider that how many transactions are affecting this particular ledger account. Like for example, if you see cash and PQR bank account, the size of those account is big, because there are many transactions that are affecting cash and PQR bank account. Now let's start posting journal entries one by one. Now this is the first journal entry. 1st Jan 2019, cash account debit, furniture account debit, PQR bank account debit to capital account, JV1. So now we have to post this journal entry in the ledger account. So first we will go to cash account. Okay, let's see how to post this. Journal entry is cash account debit. So on the debit side of cash account, date is 1st Jan 2019 to capital account, voucher number JV1 and amount is 6 lakhs on the debit side of cash account. So whenever we are posting a ledger entry, we have to give impact of the opposite account. Like for example, in this case, cash account is debited. So what is the opposite, equal and opposite impact of this cash account? It's the capital account. So on the debit side of cash account, we write to capital account 6 lakhs. Now let's move on. Now if you see the journal entry, one more impact is on the furniture account. So furniture account debit side, you have to write date 1st Jan 2019 to capital account, voucher number is JV1, amount is 1 lakh. Now let's see the third impact. The third is PQR bank account. So debit side of PQR bank account 1st Jan 2019 to capital account JV1, amount is 10 lakhs. Now if you see the journal entry is cash account debit, furniture account debit, PQR bank account debit to capital account. So there is one more impact on capital account. Let's see that. Now capital account is credited. So on the credit side of capital account, we write the date. Now what are the accounts that are debited? One is cash account, one is furniture account and one is PQR bank account. So we will be writing all three accounts with the respective amounts on the credit side of capital account. When we write by, that means those accounts are debited in the journal entry. So by cash account JV1, amount is 6 lakhs. Again 1/1/2019 by furniture account JV1, amount is 1 lakh. Third 1/1/2019 by PQR bank account JV1, amount is 10 lakh. So this is the way we post the journal entry in the respective ledger accounts. Now what happened by posting this journal entry? Now if you look at the capital account, you will understand that journal entry, that the capital account is credited by what? By cash account, by furniture account and by PQR bank account. So looking at the ledger accounts, you will understand what is the journal entry and you will also understand what is the position or impact of that particular journal entry on a capital account. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 2nd Jan 2019, capital account debit 20,000 to cash account 20,000 JV2. So let's post this journal entry. One impact will be on debit side of capital account to cash account 20,000 and one more impact will be on the credit side of cash account by capital account, amount is 20,000. Let's post this journal. So 2nd Jan 2019 to cash account, voucher number JV2 and 20,000 is the amount. One more impact on the credit side of the cash account. Date is 2nd Jan 2019 by capital account, voucher number JV2, amount is 20,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 3rd Jan 2019, PQR bank account debit 15 lakhs to loan from lenders bank account 15 lakhs JV3. Now one impact will be on the debit side of PQR bank account and one more in the credit side of the loan from lenders bank account. Let's post this journal entry. PQR bank account debit side 3rd Jan 2019 to loan from lenders bank account JV3 and amount is 15 lakhs. Loan from lenders bank account credit side 3rd Jan 2019 by PQR bank account voucher number JV3 amount is 15 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 3rd Jan 2019 PQR bank account debit 1 lakh to cash account 1 lakh JV4. So one impact will be on PQR bank account debit side, another one on the cash account credit side. Now let's post this journal entry. PQR bank account debit side 3rd Jan 2019 to cash account JV4 1 lakh. Cash account credit side 3rd Jan 2019 by PQR bank account JV4 1 lakh. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 5th Jan 2019 cash account debit to PQR bank account JV5 and amount is 50,000. So one impact will be on the debit side of cash account and one more on PQR bank account credit side. Let's post this journal entry. Cash account debit side 5th Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV5 amount is 50,000. PQR bank account credit side 5th Jan 2019 by cash account voucher number JV5 amount is 50,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 6th Jan 2019 water purifier account debit 15,000 to cash account 15,000 JV6. So one impact will be on the debit side of water purifier account and one more impact will be on the credit side of cash account. Let's post this journal entry. So on the debit side of water purifier account 6 Jan 2019 to cash account JV6 15,000. To the credit side of cash account 6 Jan 2019 by water purifier account JV6 15,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 7 Jan 2019 vehicle account debit 5 lakhs to PQR bank account 1 lakh to Super Motors account 4 lakhs. So now there are 3 ledger accounts in this entry. Now what is the first account? Vehicle account. So on the debit side of vehicle account we will have one impact. Then on the credit side of PQR bank account we will have an impact, and on the credit side of Super Motors account we will have one impact of this journal entry. Now let's post this journal entry. Now on the debit side of vehicle account the journal entry is vehicle account debit to PQR bank account to Super Motors account. So there are 2 accounts that are credited. So on the debit side we will have 2 ledger postings. One is for PQR bank account and one is for Super Motors account. Let's post this journal entry. Date is 7 Jan 2019. So to PQR bank account, voucher number is JV7, amount is 1 lakh. One more posting, Jan 2019 to Super Motors account JV7 4 lakhs. Next, PQR bank account credit side 7 Jan 2019 by vehicle account JV7 amount is 1 lakh. Credit side of Super Motors account 7 Jan 2019 by vehicle account JV7 4 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 9 Jan 2019 Super Motors account debit 4 lakh to PQR bank account 4 lakh JV8. So one impact will be on the debit side of Super Motors account, another impact will be on the credit side of PQR bank account. Let's post this journal entry. Debit side of Super Motors account 9 Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV8, amount is 4 lakhs. PQR bank account credit side 9 Jan 2019 by Super Motors account JV8, amount is 4 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 10 Jan 2019 deposit with Shamlal and Company account 1,20,000 to cash account 1,20,000 JV9. So one impact will be on the debit side of deposit with Shamlal and Company account. The other one will be on the credit side of a cash account. Now let's post this journal entry. Deposit with Shamlal and Company account debit side 10 Jan 2019 to cash account JV9, amount is 1,20,000. On the credit side of cash account 10 Jan 2019 by deposit with Shamlal and Company account JV9, 1,20,000. Now let's post the next journal entry. 10 Jan 2019 FD with Samriddhi bank account debit 1 lakh to cash account 1 lakh and JV is JV10. Now there will be two impacts of this journal entry. One is on the debit side of FD with Samriddhi bank account and one more is on the credit side of the cash account. Let's post this entry. Fixed deposit with Samriddhi bank account, or you may also call it as FD with Samriddhi bank account. Debit side 10 Jan 2019 to cash account JV10, 1 lakh. 10 Jan 2019 on credit side of cash account by FD with Samriddhi bank account JV10, amount is 1 lakh. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 10 Jan 2019 purchases account debit 1 lakh to PQR bank account 1 lakh JV11. So one impact will be on the debit side of purchases account and one more on the credit side of PQR bank account. Let's post this journal entry. Purchases account debit side 10 Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV11, 1 lakh. PQR bank account credit side 10 Jan 2019 by purchases account JV11, 1 lakh. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 11 Jan 2019 purchases account debit 72,000 to cash account 72,000 JV12. One impact will be on the debit side of purchases account and one more will be on the credit side of the cash account. Purchases account debit side 11 Jan 2019 to cash account JV12, 72,000. Credit side of cash account 11 Jan 2019 by purchases account JV12, 72,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 11 Jan 2019 purchases account debit 6,30,000 to Deepam Inc. account 6,30,000 JV13. So one impact will be on the purchases account debit side and second impact will be on the Deepam Inc. account credit side. So let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of the purchases account 11 Jan 2019 to Deepam Inc. account JV13, 6,30,000. Deepam Inc. account credit side 11 Jan 2019 by purchases account JV13, amount 6,30,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 14 Jan 2019 Deepam Inc. account debit 6,30,000 to discount received account 30,000 to cash account 2 lakh to PQR bank account 4 lakh. Now this is a combined journal entry JV14. Now in this there are 4 impacts. One is on the debit side of Deepam account, you'll have 3 impacts, that is 30,000, 2 lakhs and 4 lakhs. Then on the credit side of discount received account 30,000, on the credit side of cash account 2 lakh, on the credit side of PQR bank account 4 lakh. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of Deepam Inc. account 14 Jan 2019 to discount received account JV14 30,000 14 Jan 2019 to cash account JV14 2 lakh. 14 Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV14 4 lakhs. Now we'll give effect to discount received account, cash account and bank account. So on the credit side of discount received account, what is the account that is debited here? Deepam Inc. account. So 14 Jan 2019 by Deepam Inc. account JV14 30,000. On the credit side of cash account, 14 Jan 2019 by Deepam Inc. account JV14 2 lakhs. On the credit side of PQR bank account, 14 Jan 2019 by Deepam Inc. account JV14 4 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 14 Jan 2019 cash account debit 1,50,000 to sales account 1,50,000 JV15. So one impact will be on the debit side of cash account and one more impact will be on the credit side of the sales account. Let's post this entry. On the debit side of cash account, 14 Jan 2019 to sales account JV15 1,50,000. On the credit side of sales account, 14 Jan 2019 by cash account JV15 1,50,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 15 Jan 2019 PQR bank account debit 1 lakh to sales account 1 lakh JV16. So one impact will be on the debit side of PQR bank account and one impact will be on the credit side of the sales account. Let's post this journal entry. PQR bank account debit side 15 Jan 2019 to sales account JV16 amount is 1 lakh. Credit side of sales account 15 Jan 2019 by PQR bank account JV16 amount is 1 lakh. Now let's move on to the next transaction. 15 Jan 2019 Sonam Limited account debit 2 lakhs to sales account 2 lakhs JV17. One impact will be on the debit side of Sonam Limited account and one more impact will be on the credit side of the sales account. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of Sonam Limited account 15 Jan 2019 to sales account JV17 2 lakhs. On the credit side of sales account 15 Jan 2019 by Sonam Limited account JV17 2 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 24 Jan 2019 PQR bank account debit 2 lakhs to Sonam Limited account 2 lakhs JV18. Now here one impact will be on PQR bank account debit side and one more impact will be on the credit side of Sonam Limited account. Let's post this journal entry. On debit side of PQR bank account 24 Jan 2019 to Sonam Limited account JV18 2 lakhs. On the credit side of Sonam Limited account 24 Jan 2019 by PQR bank account JV18 2 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 24 Jan 2019 Messrs Sahana account debit 3 lakhs to sales account 3 lakhs JV19. So one impact will be on the debit side of Messrs Sahana account and one more impact will be on the credit side of the sales account. Let's post this journal entry. So on debit side of Messrs Sahana account 24 Jan 2019 to sales account JV19 3 lakhs. On the credit side of sales account 24 Jan 2019 by Messrs Sahana account JV19 3 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 26 Jan 2019 PQR bank account debit 2,70,000. Discount allowed account debit 30,000 to Messrs Sahana account 3 lakhs. Now here it's a combined entry, so there will be 3 impacts. One impact will be on the debit side of PQR bank account 2,70,000, debit side of discount allowed account 30,000. On the credit side of Mrs. Sahana account, you will have two impacts. One is by PQR bank account 2,70,000, by discount allowed account 30,000. So total impact will be 3 lakhs on the credit side of Mrs. Sahana account. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of PQR bank account 26 Jan 2019 to Messrs Sahana account JV20 and amount will be 2,70,000. Since PQR bank account is debited by 2,70,000, amount will be 2,70,000. Discount allowed account debit side 26 Jan 2019 to Messrs Sahana account JV20, amount is 30,000. Since the discount allowed account is debited by 30,000 in the journal entry, amount is 30,000. On the credit side of Messrs Sahana account 26 Jan 2019 by PQR bank account JV20 2,70,000. 26 Jan 2019 by discount allowed account JV20 30,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 26 Jan 2019 fuel charges account debit 6,500 to PQR bank account 6,500 JV21. So one impact will be on the fuel charges account debit side and one more impact will be on the credit side of PQR bank account. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of fuel charges account 26 Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV21 6,500. PQR bank account credit side 26 Jan 2019 by fuel charges account JV21 6,500. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 31st Jan 2019 salary account debit 5,000 to cash account 5,000 JV22. So one impact will be on the debit side of salary account and one more impact will be on the credit side of the cash account. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of salary account 31st Jan 2019 to cash account voucher number JV22 amount 5,000. On the credit side of the cash account 31st Jan 2019 by salary account JV22 5,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 31st Jan 2019 salary account debit 40,000 to PQR bank account 40,000 JV23. So one impact will be on the debit side of salary account and the other impact will be on the credit side of PQR bank account. Let's post this journal entry. Salary account debit side 31st Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV23 40,000. Credit side of PQR bank account 31st Jan 2019 by salary account JV23 amount is 40,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 31st Jan 2019 rent account debit 10,000 to cash account 10,000 JV24. So one impact will be on the debit side of rent account and one more impact will be on the credit side of cash account. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of rent account 31st Jan 2019 to cash account JV24 10,000. On the credit side of cash account 31st Jan 2019 by rent account JV24 10,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 31st Jan 2019 loan from lenders bank account debit 80,000, interest expense account debit 20,000 to PQR bank account 1 lakh JV25. So there will be three impacts of this journal entry. One will be on the debit side of loan from lenders bank account, one more will be on the debit side of interest expense account, and on the PQR bank account credit side we have to write by loan from lenders bank account 80,000, by interest expense account 20,000. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of loan from lenders bank account 31st Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JV25 amount is 80,000. Now, since loan from lender's bank account is debited by 80,000, we are writing here only 80,000. On the interest expense account debit side, 31st Jan 2019 to PQR bank account JB25, amount is 20,000. On the credit side of PQR bank account, 31st Jan 2019 by loan from lender's bank account JB25, 80,000. 31st Jan 2019 by interest expense account JB25, 20,000. Now let's move on to the next journal entry. 31st Jan 2019 PQR bank account debit 1000 to interest income account 1000 JV26. So here one impact will be on the debit side of PQR bank account and one more impact will be on the credit side of interest income account. Let's post this journal entry. On the debit side of PQR bank account 31st Jan 2019 to interest income account JV26 1000. Interest income account credit side 31st Jan 2019 by PQR bank account JV26 amount is 1000. Now let's see the next journal entry. 1st Feb 2019. Now if you see, the next journal entry is on the 1st Feb 2019, that is, it is in the next month. So before that, we will be learning how to close the ledger accounts for the month of Jan and how to carry forward the balance in the ledger account to the next month, that is month of Feb.